Hello, this is Astana EXPO2017, a program telling about the pace of preparations for one of the most important events for our country in 2017. And in the next 15 minutes you will see. Unique rural school in the run-up to Expo 2017. Recommended by Expo, a project to improve the quality of services in the capital. New green technologies in the province, interview with Tatyana Nemtsan. Incubators for the newborns at the exhibition in 1904. Coalition for the Green Economy and Development of G Global in 2014 initiated a creation of consortium for the organization of demonstration venues of green technologies for Expo 2017, Arnasai Green Valley, with participation of students of a local high school. The main purpose of creating demo platform at Arnasai Green Valley, training and education in demonstration sites with the best domestic and foreign technologies in the field of energy efficiency, energy conservation and organic farming, for replication and experience gains in the implementation of projects for low energy, energy-efficient heating and lighting, water conservation, tourism, green construction, waste management, organic agriculture and other areas is available. For example, Eduarda Schirmer's greenhouse has already shown its effectiveness. The aim of the project is to demonstrate all possibilities of pyramidal greenhouses. Greenhouse we have is covered with polycarbonates. It is very convenient. Firstly, it is much harder and safer than glass. If glass is broken, polycarbonate won't break. Model of greenhouse is 3-story. We have already built a 2-story. It is very comfortable. We can arrange low-growing plants on the shelves and tall plants on the bottom. LED lighting is used in the greenhouse. The operating principle. Cosmic rays are accumulated and distributed across the surface of a pyramidal greenhouse. It has a positive effect on plant development. Advantages are: firstly, it accelerates the growing period. Secondly, improves palatability, increases yields. And there are several projects like this at school. Most of them are created specially under the theme of upcoming Expo, because theme of the exhibition is very actual.
Перед вами представлены светодиодные светильники разных видов.
Here different kinds of LED lighting are represented. This is for outdoor areas lighting. This lamp is designed to illuminate the premises or corridors. We have installed them on the ground floor. These lights are located in the backyard of the school. This is our project. We have written it with my supervisor, won grants, bought 3 of such lamps, and now school backyard is illuminated. As there are a lot of technologies, greenhouses should be protected and illuminated. Our project is called Rain and Melt Water Collection. Its meaning is in using rain and melt water instead of tap water. Water is collected in this manner in a container and is distributed through the drip irrigation system. In rain for 2-3 hours, you can collect up to 1,500 liters of water. This is enough to irrigate 2 hectares of land within 3 weeks. The smallest guys are participants too. Students from 4th grade already know what the efficiency of LED bulbs, pyrolysis furnaces and solar panels are. Today at the demonstration venues of Arnasai Green Valley there are 2 pyrolysis furnaces, solar water collectors, energy-efficient LED lighting, solar panels to generate electricity up to 1 kilowatts at school, the system of drip irrigation in 2 greenhouses and 169 backyards of the village. The program of city partnership recommended by Expo 2017 was approved by decree of Astana EXPO in September this year. The primary goal of the project is to stimulate the subjects of tourism industry to improve the quality and service levels. Recommended by Expo 2017 project will allow businessmen to feel the importance of their own contribution to the formation of an attractive image of the capital, not only in the run-up and during the International Expo 2017 exhibition, but also in the future work for the benefit of the city and the region. These changes will help to ensure a comfortable stay of tourists in the capital. Participants of the program are objects of hotel fund, catering and other businesses involved in the tourist infrastructure of Astana. According to results of the compliance with criteria, participants will be issued a certificate on assignment of recommended by EXPO 2017 mark and a status of the partner of Astana. The best in the industry will be defined by commission composed of representatives of Astana Akimat, national company Astana EXPO 2017, the Chamber of Entrepreneurs of Astana, Industry and Tourism Union (ULE). Furthermore, according to company's plans, guests of the exhibition will visit not only Astana but also other regions of Kazakhstan. It is expected that the mainstream of tourists will come to Borovое Resort, which can be reached by the highway Astana-Shchuchinsk and reconstructed Kokshetau Airport. According to information from Astana EXPO 2017, currently in other regions of Kazakhstan, new tours are being developed and existing tours are being improved. Thus, a question on launching of the Orient Express class train along the Kazakh section of the Silk Road with the brand of Expo is under discussion. Negotiations with foreign airlines to include a visit to Expo 2017 in the ticket price to Astana are in process. Usual rural school can boast with use of alternative energy sources. About unique projects today we will talk with Director of Educational Institution Tatyana Nemtsan. Tatyana Nikolaevna, please tell us how and when did the idea of creating such platform on the basis of a normal rural school come?
Хотелось бы сказать о том, что необходимость создания площадки по активному проектному моделированию, использованию.
I'd say that the necessity of creation a platform on active project modeling and use of green technologies in practice appeared in 2003. And I think that we originally chose this topic because everything related to environment, everything that is connected with rehabilitation of the village is very close to everyone, from children to old men.
Кончая самому убеленную сединами старца. Создание хороших условий для детей творческого процесса.
Creating a good environment process for creative children is the primary goal for schools, especially rural schools, where there is no opportunity to visit different children cultural and entertainment facilities.
Нет домов творчества, поэтому вся нагрузка возлагается
No
на
stations for
педагогический
young
коллектив.
technicians,
И вот
no creativity
необходимо
courses,
было
so the whole load falls on the teaching staff. So there was a need to create an area which child would be interested to spin in. Accordingly, what is the most interesting? A thirst for knowledge. So this thirst for knowledge should have been opened up to the most interesting forms. It means making educational process, research process. But to truly be a research work, a child needs to understand that his investigation is not just for the usual essay or report, it somehow should be useful in life. During the construction of our house, we had planned it to be comfortable, warm, light and economical. The walls of our house are made from warm material, polypropylene. Plastic windows are glassed with energy protective glass. In the basement there is pyrolysis furnace. For the heating season, for conventional oven we used to buy 9 tons of coal, while for pyrolysis furnace we buy only 3 tons.
Соответственно, мы начали с природных источников.
Accordingly, we started with natural sources, with the restoration of springs. Then we came up to the drip irrigation technology, so that it is possible to obtain a high yield at the lowest cost of water in the 2-3 times more. Taught parents then began to work with farmers, agricultural producers, have restored the school of young farmer, then began to deal with alternative energy sources. One topic pulls another. Respectively, the Agbota Public Fund was established. We intentionally motivate children to put forward ideas, hypotheses. The most exciting and promising of them we promote to grant projects, which are supported by UN Development Program, the Global Environment Facility, business partners. A lot of ideas, and we learn how to register them as interesting applications, how to defend them. We teach children to obtain results. In order the project to be interested to the donor, it should be relevant. It means that it must be useful. It will be relevant only when it will be useful for others. Our little village is not enough for us now. We want to promote the idea further. Children tell others, we motivate teachers to do the same. So we create this platform, bring together not only rural but urban schools of the Republic.
Сегодня не только сельские, но и городские школы республики.
What projects have already been implemented and what projects you may boast of?
Ну, наверное, один из наиболее
Probably one of the most interesting projects is the formation of pre-profile competences of children and youth. On the basis of our school, of several reserve sites, we showed how to prepare as much children as possible from primary school for right profession, to choose it from the heart, to understand what they desire. These projects were supported by Akbuta Fund. The most interesting projects in the field of ecology is a project of drip irrigation. We are working not only in the north but also in eastern Kazakhstan, Kızılorda region, Mangistau, and explain through children and parents how to simply and quietly introduce the technology of drip irrigation and get a good harvest. We are interested in the experience of implementing complex practices. 15 practices in the territory of Methodological Center, People's Academy of Green Technologies and Practices, because this area is really open to all. And so are we. We are not closed. We do not have secrets. If enterprising teams come, we are very happy to tell about any practice. You have visited the exhibition in Milan in 2015. What new for yourself have you learned?
Мы ездили, это буквально октябрь месяц, то есть буквально перед закрытием. То есть мы уже были одна из...
We went in October, that was just before closing. It was a delegation of women, 28 women under the National Commission for Women Affairs. Very interesting representatives of all segments of the population were in our team. They were businesswomen, representatives of fashion industry, NGO leaders, politicians, MPs, a good solid delegation. I imagine what we will have. We have even more interesting topic, future energy. It is possible to present it in different ways. Future energy of a man, his energy of power and mind, future energy of technologies, future energy of creativity. That is what we are constantly submit our children as an example. To be resistant tomorrow, it is necessary to have a strong future energy and move forward your country. We will be a good solid rural area which will be demonstrated at the Expo. We will show that future ideas should be introduced into the life of a simple man. Thank you very much for interesting answers to our questions. We hope that all your projects will be successful. As often happens, the unknown and the invention of eccentric to ordinary people seem weird and useless. Its creator was not rewarded with applause, diplomas and award. But time placed all in places, and today without this device it is impossible to imagine any neonatal intensive care unit. Thanks to infant incubators, millions of premature infants previously doomed to death received the right to life. In 1891, summarizing national experience into scientific knowledge, French Lyon invented the first infant incubator. Lion incubator was a box in which warm air pumped in order to maintain body temperature of the newborn. Tiny undeveloped body placed in a glass box did not need to waste energy on temperature regulation. It was used to maintain the functions of other organs, and it had beneficial effects on survival. Faced with misunderstanding of physicians, Lion went other way. He decided to show the incubator for newborns at the Expo in 1904 in St. Louis. Crowds flowed to see the latest achievements of science and technology, have fun looking at the cheerful and skillful circus actors, purchase products and industrial goods for their farms. This strange box clearly didn't cause interest. People were passing by, its purpose wasn't clear for them. Then Lion turned to local hospitals to issue him premature infants doomed to death, explaining his request by saving their lives. Placing children in incubators and assigning a nurse to each of them, Lion continued his advertising campaign. Naturally, the boxes with tiny humans have caused unprecedented interest. People came to see incubators with newborns more than once. Near Lion's pavilion formed a queue. He began to sell the tickets on the attraction with babies. Proceeds were enough to staff salaries and to upgrade incubators. This is all for today. Follow the progress of preparation for Astana EXPO 2017 exhibition together with our program. Good luck!